what's up YouTube? My name is Brent.
My name is Lizelle, guys, and
welcome
welcome back to our channel.
So, for today's video, guys, we are outside. We are enjoying the wind because it is hot here in the Philippines right now. So, what we're gonna react to today is another news.
Yes.
Apparently, you guys have been sending us links to news all around the globe, or mostly in India, about news. And today we're gonna discuss about the U.S.-Russia sending 92 warplanes, tanks, and missiles to India amid the tensions with China. Because I did see in the news that there is some sort of tensions right now between China and India because of what China has been doing, and we got two news reactions for today, guys. So this is gonna be the first one, and the other one is about India banning some applications from China. So we're gonna get to this first, but before we do that, if you haven't already, or if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and also that notification bells so you'll be updated with our latest vlogs and reactions. Also, if you're gonna like the video by the end of it, please hit that like button and also let us know in the comment section down below.
Yes, guys. So without further ado, guys, let's get started.
Russia and US send 92 warplanes, tanks and missile to India amid tensions with China over border. Russia and the United States are racing to sell weapons to India as New Delhi seeks to boost arms supplies for its ongoing military tension with Beijing. The Indian government last week rushed to approve a proposal to acquire 33 new Russian warplanes for US $2.4 billion and upgrade 59 more, in addition to an earlier US $5.43 billion deal for S-400 air defense missile systems, after the deadly skirmish with Chinese troops last month on their disputed border. However, Russia's close relationship with China raised questions over Moscow's reliability by some in India, while the US, which has been stepping up ties with New Delhi through the Indo-Pacific strategy, has been pushing for arms sale to India. Many believe that India must not put all its eggs in one basket, rather continue to follow the middle path by pushing for engagement with both Russia as well as the United States, said W4RPLANES, a distinguished fellow and head of the Nuclear and Space Policy Initiative at the Observer Research Foundation in New Delhi. India is a top buyer in the international arms market, with billions of dollars of imports every year. In the past 10 years, it has spent more money on foreign weapons than any other country in the world, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Russia has been the main supplier to India since the Soviet era. Since 2000, it has sold about US $35 billion worth of weapons, accounting for more than two-thirds of India's arms procurement of US $51 billion. Most of India's strategic weapons, from its only active aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya with its ship-borne MiG-29 and Ka-31 aircraft, to its only nuclear attack submarine in service, the Chakra II, to its T-90 and T-72 main battle tanks, are from Russia. Additionally, Russia licensed Indian firm HAL to build the Su-30 Mki, the main fighter for the Indian Air Force, and contributed to India's only nuclear-capable supersonic cruise missile, the BrahMos. In comparison, arms deals with the U.S. have totaled just US $3.9 billion over the past 20 years, but America has been rapidly catching up since 2010, to rise to number 2 vendor to India, surpassing Israel and France. India has equipped its military with Boeing C-17 and C-130J airlifters. Earlier this year, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi pledged to U.S. President Donald Trump to buy US $3 billion worth of U.S. equipment, including helicopters, as the two converged in a course to counter China in the Indo-Pacific region, and gradually formed much closer military ties, with a series of strategic military pacts. Then the tension between India and China suddenly escalated, culminating in a clash on June 15, in which at least 20 Indian soldiers were killed in the contested Galwan Valley between Indian-administered Ladakh and Chinese-administered Aksai Chin. The continued standoff added urgency to India's arms shopping. Russians profit from a Sino-India clash. I don't think the Americans would be so happy to see that, said Zhu Chenming, a Beijing-based military analyst. The Trump administration has been trying very hard to grab a bigger share in this market of billions every year, which they wouldn't want to miss. The U.S. has leverage. The 2017 Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, CAATSA, punishes whoever engages in significant transactions over US $15 million with the Russian state-owned defense industry. And Washington has remained non-committal despite the constant request for an exemption from the Indian side. I don't think the U.S. will actually implement the sanction at the end of the day. That was part of the effort to pressure India to choose American arms over Russian, said Song Zhongping, a military commentator in Hong Kong. And Russia will not sit by. They will also take action to keep India on. Other efforts include discussions earlier this year, in which the U.S. offered to develop for India a Super F-16, and even transfer the production line to India as preferred by the Modi government, as well as other air defense missile alternatives to the S-400. The U.S. has delivered Apache and Chinook helicopters now deployed in Ladakh. Song said India's buying spree could increase its strength against the Chinese army, but only to a limited extent. India could buy some advanced weapons, but cannot buy real combat capability. A modern military is an organic system, he said.
There's a lot of tanks.
Close there. That's basically it. I mean, okay. So thoughts about the tensions right now with China.
With China.
All right. So I just gotta say, man, this is not the year to try and start anything, man. This is not the year. I don't know what the Chinese are thinking. I mean, are they just taking advantage of the worldwide pandemic right now?
Yes.
Starting to create some tensions between them and other countries. I mean, they've been giving us tensions here as well in the Philippines. So, I mean, if a war is gonna break out, I mean, this is not the year to do it.
Yeah.
This is just not the year. This is
I think China
2020,
take the
man.
advantage of the situation right now.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see that at least their allies, the U.S. and Russia, are sending them some much needed war war toys. Let me just call them war toys.
War
You know,
toys.
like warplanes, the tanks, and missiles. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, there is that. There is also that tension between the U.S. and Russia regarding India, because now U.S. is trying to, is now giving some weapons or a lot of weapons to India, and then Russia is saying that, hey, we want to keep you guys here as well. We want to keep ties with you. So Russia is also doing its part to make sure that India and Russia still stays as allies. And also the U.S. right now is beginning to beginning to really seep into the hearts of the Indian army. So yeah, this is gonna be. I don't know where this will lead. I hope China is taking notice of this, because I hope they do, because that might let them think that they should just back off for now. Just don't start anything stupid. This is not the year to do it. This is not the year to make any war. We almost had that back in early February or something like that, man. We're glad that it stopped because of the pandemic, but man, what if this year is just a prequel to what will happen in 2021? What if in 2021 there's gonna be a war that breaks loose? I mean, can't handle that, man. Sheesh. But just so you know, Philippines is gonna be in India's pocket.
Yes.
We are gonna help out our brothers right there. So anyways, guys, that was a reaction to the U.S.-Russia news, sending them 92 warplanes, tanks, and missiles to India.
Yeah.
Amid the tensions, China just stopped, man.
Just stop. China must stop.
So that was our video. If you like it, guys, let us know by hitting that like button and also in the comment section down below. And if you have any other suggestions, any other news that you want to share with us, please let us give us the link and we will check it out, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.